Right, so finally arrived. Finally got the Manipple 112 scale wide body shirt from 16 Kit just online. It's a pretty awesome sticker from like online pictures and everything. Just taking out of the box, it actually looks pretty sick. You can see all the details on the pants, the crevices, the creases, the shoes, how shiny they look and everything, the hands, the cuffs on the arms. It's a really awesome like base body just for any like suited figure that you need, especially for like the 112 scale. There's like a lot of like different options, but I think this one's like probably the best because you can get like a cloth coat over it and everything later on, like soft goods. Just like the detail on the skin tone of the hands, like the neck, just pretty crazy here for the scale. So the arms have like pretty good outward range, just like sticking all the way up and everything. So they got a pretty decent range, like wrist pegs. And they also have a double O-joint and elbows here, which bend in pretty far, so you can get like quite a like decent amount of poses with them. And then like the cross arms here, they actually go pretty far compared to other figures. Only thing is that there is a bit of gappage in the back. For the arms here, they really should have added a bicep swivel so you can get further range, because you can't really move it right now. But it's also back range, you get pretty good. And for forward, you can get a little bit decent. But yeah, I don't think that's supposed to pop off here. So you can pop it. Luckily, you can pop it back in, but it's not really supposed to come off there. You can see the little pieces on the inside. You could probably just glue it with like hot glue gun or something, but yeah, that really shouldn't be popping off like that. Then for the legs, they have a pretty sturdy knee joint. Unfortunately, it's only like a single joint, but you're not gonna really need that much for a suited body, so it does the job pretty well. They have like a pull down hinge just to get for the range. Yeah, this I don't really like this about the feet. It's only a double ball peg, so you just like swivel around. You don't really get much movement from them. Then for the outward range, unfortunately, it's kind of limited just by the sculpt on the inside of the leg. You can pop it back in, but like whenever you try to pull it out, it just pops off, unfortunately. So I went digging into my collection, pulled out this head for the Bruce Wayne. It's from the Moto King 112 model kit. I think it's a pretty good fit. I put a little bit of hot glue in there just to get a good fit in it. Pops on pretty well. And yeah, I think for the suited body, it fits in pretty perfectly. It also matches really good with the skin tone on the hands and the neck there. So for a 112 suited body, it's actually not bad, especially compared to like the previous Manipple ones that they've released from what I've seen. They do seem to have like pretty similar joints, but this one, like the proportions seem to have improved. So yeah, here taking off the foot, you can see the ball peg there. It's not a good point of articulation. You don't really get much range with it. It's like very limited. So I actually decided to pop it off and like actually sanded it down, shaved it a little bit, and added a McFarlane joint. The McFarlane ones are actually really good for these joints. Like they're really useful for like customs and stuff. So yeah, with this joint you can actually get a lot more like range of motion out of the ankle here. Would have been also pretty nice if we got like toe pivot on this figure. Yeah, here you can see you can get a lot more range in the foot with that McFarlane hinge. You can go up and go down compared to like the ball peg one. You don't really get much motion in the other one. You can get like the ankle pivot like side to side. And then the ball peg one, it just pops off whenever you try to move it around. You can pop it back in, but like whenever you try to like move it forward or just like any other like section, it just pops off so easily. And then yeah, for the shoes, I know they might just keep it as a single piece to maintain like the sculpt and everything. But I honestly wouldn't mind if we can actually get toe pivot, even if it breaks up the sculpt there. So yeah, with the legs here, you can actually see like the difference. Just like the range that they have. The one on the right side, you can see like how much further it goes out. Whenever they try to go on the left side, it just pops off. So yeah, here on the ball joint, you can actually see inside the socket how I shaped it down on one side. It actually helps improve a lot of the articulation, where you can actually like pose a leg a lot further out than in the other one. There's a little gap there, just it's able to actually like move it a lot further. So yeah, overall it's a pretty awesome little figure here. You get a pretty decent amount of articulation. Like the accessories aren't too bad with the hands it comes with, but it's more just for a base body that you get. And I just want to pick up a soft goods jacket for him to complete the look. So on to size comparisons. So here's a generic G.I. Joe police officer. Kind of wish they take out different ones so we can get like different designs. And then there's also Mayfix Andrew Garfield. SHF Tom Holland with a Manipple custom head as well. We got SHF Naruto. And yeah, he fits in really good with the 112 Batman Armory. It just looks so well with it. It's also a pretty awesome coincidence is that compared to the in-art Dark Knight Batman, they fit pretty well in scale to each other. They're almost like the same size. And I've also seen some people online cutting off the head from the neck of the in-art Batman, and it would be pretty awesome, but I don't want to damage my expensive figure for that. Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.